What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Almost fell there. Well, we finally got the pistons. We finally got the rest of the connecting rods. So that means we are going to put everything on the block together today. So yep, I finally got the pistons. Came with the rings and the wrist pins. So we have the rings right here. And by the way, these are the connecting rod bearings, and they fit perfectly. Focus, there you go. Fit perfectly. And the pistons. Hey, yeah. Finally, they're stock pistons. I'm not building this engine. This engine is just getting fresh, rebuilt. The ones that's getting rebuilt completely is the Civic. But we finally have the parts to finish the block. Hopefully this week I get the other parts for the head so I can finish the head and get this engine together. So today I'm gonna finish the block, and then tomorrow my best friend, you guys saw him in the video, Oz, he's gonna help me mate the transmission to the block, and then we are putting them in the car. And from there, I'll be working in the stream, in the engine bay. So yeah, guys, let's get to work. Get these pistons together with the rods and have some fun with this. Alright, guys, I just put the piston on the rod. That's it. I haven't put the piston rings or anything. I want to make sure that the piston rings have OEM gaps, and as soon as I get that, I'll get back to you guys. But one is already together almost, and then we'll start putting them into the block. But I will check the gap and get back to you.
One eternity later.
Well, I got 3 pistons in, as you can see. There's 3 pistons in there, and I left the last one for you guys to see how I do it. So those are in. As you can see, the caps are on the bottom there, matching the piston, so I can put it later into the crank. So first we are going to put the piston to the rod. We're gonna grab the piston right here, brand new. See, so it has the Teflon coating. It has a Teflon coating Not like these. Look at that. Gone. Completely gone. And these are pretty messed up. And I'm looking at the rings here. See, this got the, I don't know. It's weird. But anyways, yeah, piston right here. And then the wrist pin is here. The wrist pin. C-clips. These are a bitch to put in. But we will do it. So first thing I do is put one C-clip on one of the sides of the piston. Usually, sometimes it goes in easy, sometimes it doesn't. I usually put one side like this into the groove in there, and then I just run my finger around, and usually it goes in easy. But I don't know if you guys can see it there. So usually I start like that. Focus. I don't know if you guys can see it. And then I run my finger around so it can go in, but you have to press the C-clips so it can go in there. And if it doesn't, there we go. If it doesn't, like right now it's right there. I don't know if it's kind of blurry there, but if you see a little bit out, you gotta be fast because sometimes they'll fly away and you'll lose them, and you don't want that. Sometimes I just push a little bit. There you go. And that C-clip is in there. The wrist pin, I always wet it a little bit of oil. Because my oil is right here. You go the camera, you guys don't see it. But now I try to put the wrist pin a little bit in. There you go, see it? Nice and smooth. Then I'm trying to go as it was installed. This rod has an M there. I'm not too sure if you see it. Lighting here is horrible. Nope, it's not that easy. But there's a M here, a letter there, and I match it with the intake valves, and it says in on the piston. It's really hard to focus. Come on. Well, it says in right there, and I don't know why it's not focusing, but I matched the M with the M. So that's how I took them out, and that's it. These are not pressed in wrist pins. And then we put the second clip the same way I put the other one. I mean, there's a lot of other videos out there, guys, explaining better than I do, with better details maybe, but I'm just telling you how I do it. It's in. They're floating. They float. And that's done. Then we have the rod bearings here. Have the rod bearings. So you can see there's a little notch on the rod cap. Man, this camera is not focusing. There we go. There's a little notch right here. All you gotta do is match the notch on the rod bearing with that. And you put it in. I always like to put a little bit of oil in it on the top there. Wet it with oil. It's never too much. And I'll put it right here. Same thing with the rod right here. Notch it or match it. Make sure the air is clean. And slide it in. And it's Done. And that's done. Now, to put the rings in. The rings, they came gapped. I checked them. They're good to go. They're stock rings, so they should be already. But sometimes they don't come. Yeah, that's why you double check that the gapping is to standard. So the first ring I put is the oil ring, the one that looks like a little mesh. I don't know if it's focusing, but that's the first ring I put, which is the third ring. You got to make sure that when you put these rings, you don't match the openings. Like right now, see this opening right here, make sure you don't match it with the other ones. So now I know this one is here. This is another ring that goes with the match. Forgot how they call, but they go on here with the third ring. Sorry about the finger. The third ring. This is the one on the bottom of that ring. So this one opening is over here. I'm putting this opening here. People say don't put the rings by hands, and yeah, it's not recommendable, but hey, not everybody has money to get tools, you know, and they're not too hard. You just gotta be cautious and do it carefully, because they can snap easily, very easy. Now the one that goes on top of the mesh ring, or the oil ring, actually it's called the oil ring. Now I'm gonna go opposite of the opening. The other opening is right here, so I'm gonna go right over high, right over here. So yep, you got guys and girls and guys, guys and girls, girls and guys. Be careful with these rings. They snap easily if you open them too wide. Now we're going on the second ring. It has a little end in there, and I don't know, you guys won't be able to see it because it's too small. That's what she said. You know, maybe. Let's see. That letter right there, I always put it up. And the second ring is the one that scrapes the oil down. I always put it up. And there you go. And that one is in. Yep. And no string. First ring, top ring, right here. Top ring. The open is here. I'm gonna go over here. Always the opposite. And that's it. Rings are in. They're really easy. And now we're gonna go to put it into the block, or how I do it. Make sure you have this, a ring compressor. So I'll put the ring compressor in. I opened it too much. No problem. Let's close it in. Everybody has their own way to put stuff, and I have to take it out because I see a problem with the ring. So what I do, this is the intake side of the block, and that's the exhaust side. And if you, I don't know if you guys saw it, in here it says in. That's for intake. These are the intake valves, and that's the exhaust valves. So this piston will go with the in going to the intake side. So you put it in. I already soaked the walls with oil. You take your hammer and you try to align the piston compressor, align it pretty good. Then I'll take the little tool to close it and check that it's nice and tight, because sometimes it'll click again. Yep, that's good. There's nothing there. And let's see if it goes in. Because if it's not, we'll see. And there we go. It is in. Or all 4 pistons are in. Look at that, guys. Brand new pistons. Ah, nice. So now I'm gonna turn around the block. Turn the block around. And as you can see, we are gonna put the rod caps on. So yep, that's not hard at all. It's all about you wanting to do it. So I am going to put this one, since it's already out. Yep, that one and this one. There we go. These two. Put more oil in it. It's never too much. I always put a lot. More oil. And now let me make sure of the torque. So it's 29 newton meters, and that will be 22 foot-pounds and a 90 degree. And that's easy. Easy peasy. So we put this. Oh, you gotta make sure that because this got another it has a number, and I always try to match that it matches good. On this side, yep. So I don't know, maybe now you guys can see that there's a light. It has, see that, that's a 2. I gotta match it here, which is like this. Alright. Let's put these bolts in. Gloves are shitty. So yep. And then I get my handy dandy ratchet. These up. Now, the problem with this, I have to find my adapter. so. There we go. And then a 90. So basically, you want to do, I forgot what it's called, but a 90 from here to here. So there we go.
Sometimes when you're here, I can't feel no doubts, 'cause you keep me where the stars are bound. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I feel so free now. Sometimes when you're here, I can't feel no doubts, 'cause you keep me where the stars are bound. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I feel so free now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter.
Yep, they're in. They're finally in. And they are rotating pretty good. Yep. Let me do the suction part. There we go. Well, as you can see, it's done. So now we will continue this tomorrow, where we put the rest of the stuff and mate the transmission with the block and put it in the stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Alright guys, it's the next day and look who's back. Oz.
What's up?
He's gonna help me finish the bottom side, the bottom of the engine, so we can mate the transmission with the block. So we just put in the oil pump so we can put the oil pan and make the transmission. So let's get to work on this.
Gotta improvise, bro. Gotta improvise.
And put it there. Oh, this is already timed up. There's a little dot mark here and a arrow down here on the sprocket of the oil pump timing chain or chain. So all you gotta do is match it. Match the arrow down here, match it with this arrow here on the oil pump, and make sure you have your two darkened side of the belt towards what, the front of the engine, and these two darkened sides goes to the oil pump, to that dot. I'm gonna show you guys, please. I'm not good at explaining. You see, it is the dot and the two darkened spots on the chain. And here is one darkened spot matching with the arrow. And that's how it's supposed to go for the oil pump. Timing chain, it's a different story.
I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never going. I get to it off the runway. Different incomes, not one way. Living life on a one way. I knew this would happen someday. You can ask my day one day. Cloudy days turn to sun rays. Only way to way up way. Know my way, know my feng shui. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it.
Can you grab the 10? It's a 10, awesome. Well, the tensioner is still pretty good. So one, yeah. There you go. Aha. Oh, this engine's coming together. Still gotta clean this Honda line crap in a lot of places here. And then a small ratchet when you right there too. That's awesome. Oh yeah. Damn. That wasn't too bad. We rotated this side. Rotate. Nítido. And top center? Nope, the other way. Right there. Yep, top this side. Yeah, I forgot when I was taking the oil pan, one of the bolts broke right there. So now I have to drill it out because I know it's gonna leak if I don't fix that. And I'm not trying to get underneath the car to do that. So let's see if this drill will help. And the battery went down already. Yeah. You want to go straight. Yeah, straight. This is Mike's drill. Yeah, Mike, this is your drill if you ever watch the videos. Damn it, and I don't have a.
Do you have a?
Damn, it moved. It still moved.
One eternity later.
Hey,
There it is.
there it is, mother flower. And now let's get one of these. And run it. Huh? Yeah. Yep. I will do that. Do this here.
Yeah.
And then this here. And then here. Something they do to put a bung for the turbo. All right. Put that here. Grab this. So I'm gonna use, but that is dry. This is what I do. I put it here, and I do this. Just spread it. And since I'm not putting that on yet, I have to put it like that. All right. Now the oil pan can go in, and then where's the? Okay, I guess I'll try this one. Yep. I didn't even paint that.
That's all right.
But like I said, if it was the other one, then it would have been. It would have been different. Hey, yeah. Damn, we did that perfect. All right, screws. Oh, they're dry. I thought they were a little wet. Let me put these two here.
I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up, going up. Get it, then I'm never going. I get to it off the runway. Different incomes, not one way. Living life on a one way. I knew this would happen someday. You can ask my day one day. Cloudy days turn to sun rays. Only way to way up. get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. I get to it first, I got you mad. I guess that when I get to it last. Get it, then I'm never going back. Get it, then I'm never going back. Going up, going up, going up, going up.
Well guys, the clutch is done, or put on there. Yeah, I'll get a new one later on. And my batteries are low. Crap. Well, now we're gonna make the transmission with the engine. As soon as it's mated, I'll be back with you guys. Alright guys, we are done mating the engine and transmission. It's there on the floor. So I gotta get the head done, put it in there, so I can put the engine back to the stream. I'm trying to talk fast because my battery is pretty low. So as soon as the head is done, that engine is going in. It's almost done, guys. Almost done. And thanks for my best friend to help him, give me a helping hand in putting that together, finishing it up. And yep, tomorrow will be head, and pretty much that's it. And engine goes in. Oh yeah. Oh diggity. Guys, after this, it will be the Civic. The swap. And I've been waiting for that. So, if you like the video, give it a like. Subscribe if you're not. And I will see you on the next video, guys. Anything to say, bro?
Like, subscribe. Thumbs up.
And I will see you guys on the next video.